Hello everyone, you're on the channel Who Created It and How. Today we're diving into something that's literally all around us, yet often invisible. Magnets. We all played with them as kids, snapping them together, pushing them apart. But have you ever stopped to wonder how these fascinating objects shaped our world? From ancient discoveries to modern marvels, the story of magnets is a story of human ingenuity. So, stick around, because we're about to uncover the magnetic secrets behind some of history's greatest inventions. Our journey begins over 2000 years ago in ancient Greece in a region called Magnesia. Shepherds there noticed something peculiar. The iron tips of their staffs and the nails in their sandals were mysteriously drawn to certain black rocks. These rocks, which we now call lodestones, were nature's very first magnets. They were made of magnetite, a naturally magnetic iron ore. The Greeks, including the philosopher Thales of Miletus, were fascinated by this invisible force, attributing it to a kind of life or soul within the stone. They didn't fully understand it, but they were the first to document this strange and powerful phenomenon, laying the groundwork for centuries of discovery. It was the birth of magnetism, a force that would one day guide sailors across vast oceans and power our modern world. For hundreds of years after their discovery, magnets remained mostly a curiosity. But that all changed around the 11th century in China during the Song dynasty. Chinese inventors realized that if you suspend a piece of lodestone or a magnetized needle so it can spin freely, it will always point in the same direction, north-south. And just like that, the first compass was born. Initially, it wasn't used for navigation. Early Chinese compasses were used by fortune tellers and feng shui masters for divination and aligning buildings harmoniously with the Earth's energy. But it wasn't long before sailors saw the incredible potential of this device. Before the compass, they had to navigate using the sun, the stars, or by staying close to the coastline. Cloudy skies or open seas could mean getting hopelessly lost. The magnetic compass was a game changer. It allowed mariners to navigate with confidence in any weather, opening up new trade routes and ushering in an age of exploration. It was arguably the most important navigational tool in history, all thanks to a simple magnetic needle. As the understanding of magnetism grew, so did its applications. Fast forward to the 19th century, a period of incredible scientific breakthroughs. In 1820, a Danish physicist named Hans Christian Ørsted made a groundbreaking discovery during a lecture. He noticed that when he turned on an electric current, the needle of a nearby compass twitched. It was the first time anyone had seen a direct link between electricity and magnetism. This discovery electrified the scientific community. Just a few years later, an English scientist named Michael Faraday took it a step further. He reasoned that if electricity could create a magnetic field, then maybe a magnetic field could create electricity. He was right. By moving a magnet through a coil of wire, he generated an electric current. This principle, known as electromagnetic induction, is the foundation of almost all electricity generation today. From massive power plants to the dynamo on your bicycle light, they all use magnets in motion to create the electricity that powers our lives. Faraday's simple experiment literally lit up the world. With the link between electricity and magnetism firmly established, the age of the electromagnet began. Unlike permanent magnets like lodestones, an electromagnet is a temporary magnet created by passing an electric current through a coil of wire, usually wrapped around an iron core. The best part: you can turn it on and off with the flick of a switch, and you can make it incredibly strong. This invention opened up a whole new world of possibilities. One of the first major applications was the telegraph. Invented by Samuel Morse, the telegraph used an electromagnet to click a metal arm up and down, creating a series of dots and dashes that could be sent over long distances. For the first time, people could communicate almost instantly across continents. It was the internet of the 19th century. Electromagnets also became crucial in industry. Think of the giant cranes in scrapyards that can lift entire cars. Those use powerful electromagnets to pick up and drop huge amounts of metal with precision and ease. From simple doorbells to complex medical equipment, the electromagnet became an essential component of modern technology. But what about the things we use every single day? You might be surprised how many of them rely on magnets. Take your refrigerator. Those little magnets holding up your shopping list are just the beginning. The seal that keeps the door shut tight. That's a flexible magnetic strip. And inside, the motor that runs the compressor likely uses magnets. What about listening to music? Every speaker, from your tiny earbuds to massive concert speakers, uses a magnet. An electromagnet interacts with a permanent magnet, causing a diaphragm to vibrate back and forth, creating the sound waves you hear. And let's not forget data storage. The hard drive in your computer used to store terabytes of information using a magnetic head to write, read, and erase data on spinning magnetic platters. Even though solid-state drives are more common now, magnetic tape is still used for long-term data archiving because it's so reliable and cost-effective. Magnets are the unsung heroes of our daily lives, working silently behind the scenes. Now let's look at some truly futuristic and powerful applications of magnets. One of the most exciting is in transportation. Magnetic levitation, or maglev, trains. These trains don't have wheels, they float above the track, suspended by powerful magnets. By using magnets to both lift and propel the train, they can achieve incredible speeds with very little friction. The Shanghai Maglev is the world's first commercial high-speed maglev line, reaching speeds of up to 431 kilometers per hour. It's like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's real, and it's all thanks to advanced magnet technology. Another critical field is medicine. The MRI, or magnetic resonance imaging machine, is one of the most powerful diagnostic tools doctors have. It uses a massive, super powerful magnet, thousands of times stronger than a fridge magnet, to create detailed images of the organs and tissues inside your body without any surgery. It has revolutionized medicine, allowing doctors to detect diseases and injuries with incredible precision. And the story of magnets is far from over. Scientists and engineers are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. One of the biggest goals is creating room temperature superconductors. Superconductors are materials that can conduct electricity with zero resistance, allowing for the creation of incredibly powerful and efficient electromagnets. Currently, they need to be cooled to extremely low temperatures, which is expensive and impractical for many uses. A room temperature superconductor could lead to everything from lossless power grids that save enormous amounts of energy, to even more advanced medical scanners and ultra-fast computers. Researchers are also exploring magnets for new forms of data storage, creating denser and faster memory. And in the quest for clean energy, magnets are at the heart of nuclear fusion experiments, like the massive ITER project in France, which uses a giant magnetic bottle to contain superheated plasma, hoping to replicate the power of the sun here on Earth. The future of technology, in many ways, is magnetic. So, from a strange rock that pulled on a shepherd's staff to the technologies that will shape our future, magnets have been a constant source of wonder and innovation. They guided our ancestors across the seas, powered the Industrial Revolution, and enabled the digital age. They are a fundamental force of nature that we have learned to harness in countless ingenious ways. The next time you stick a note on your fridge or listen to your favorite song, take a moment to appreciate the invisible power at play. The journey of the magnet is a testament to human curiosity and our endless quest to understand and shape the world around us. What do you think is the most amazing use of magnets? Let us know in the comments below. We love reading your thoughts and ideas. Thanks so much for joining us on this magnetic journey today on who created it and how. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more stories behind the greatest inventions in history. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next episode. See you next time.